Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Using his legs. It's Johnson. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Bond. Looks to the left, pass caught. He breaks into the clear. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Carr.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Running back with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Look, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, escapes the pocket. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll test the right side here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sour decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. The punt head's out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. We'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch, signal for taken. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Back to pass. It's Bond. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. Just ran away from the defense. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Sooners will line up to boot it away.
Number 13 on to punt it away.
When he's got some space here. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A punt return to take the lead in a playoff game, a moment we're not going to forget.
I mean, keep in mind, they're playing to get to the national championship. If you make this play, the return man makes the play. But really, it were the blocks that set him up to be able to give him enough room in that alley to get him to the end zone. Great job by the entire unit.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun handoff here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back, makes the throw across the middle of the field, and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown for the U. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets thrown here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sawchuk. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Hawkins. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Bringing it back, it's Carr. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create and make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Miami 28, Oklahoma 14.
And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. To throw, it's Hawkins. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The Canes are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, I have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's third down and long from the 10. Are they thinking 2 plays to get the first? To the air, it's Bond. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Will look to convert here on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And it's a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. McGain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Ball carrier tackled there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? On the ground, it's Johnson. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Johnson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Miami 41, Oklahoma 14.
Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. He's in return. Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. To throw, it's Hawkins. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Off the play fake on first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Now they'll run it on the toss. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will clear the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
At the 28. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. It's a fumble. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Good enough for first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Sooners are in the red zone. He hands it to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd like to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw to the right. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Bond. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Trying to run it. It's Johnson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Single back takes the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this.